Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Join the Future number 4. Really interesting comic series that I've been digging more. I've been getting into it. So the more issues I'm reading, the more I'm liking it. Not that it wasn't good to start, but I feel like the themes are getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's actually like a layering on itself, which is pretty solid stuff. So it's published by AfterShock Comics. Zack Kaplan is the writer and creator. Piotr Kowalski is the artist. Brad Simpson is the colorist. Hassan Otsmane-Elhaou is the letterer. So I've reviewed previous issues, and for those who don't know this series, the concept is like this giant corporation is destroying small towns, taking them apart and displacing the individuals, basically taking these towns and ripping apart the resources and terraforming them to feed the city. So it's really interesting concept, and when I say small towns, I'm talking like rural, western-ish towns versus giant tech advanced city with like giant machines that destroy the land and rake it up. So what happens is there's this little girl whose family's murdered by this corporation, and of course she's on a mission of revenge for them. Really like Western. At its heart, this is a Western in every single sense. Now, what's interesting is what the team has done throughout the series so far is really kind of dive into these concepts of modernity versus kind of that classic lifestyle. Like, do you need to go and live in this technologically advanced city? Is it better? What are our roles and goals in life? And I think this issue is like really where that aspect of it is really nailed down, because the kind of like the evil jackass corporate person goes to the girl and was just like, you're gonna live this great life when you come to the city, and you're gonna thank us because you're gonna be a doctor or a mother or a teacher, and like basically it was like your job defines your life, which is I think really kind of interesting, as opposed to the community where she came from, which felt more like your role in the community and how you interact with the community defines your life. So it's really kind of a fascinating take on modernity and kind of the life that we live, but I think more so like in the age of COVID, it seems to be even more relevant in the fact that we're seeing people who are being told to like get back to work, that their job is what defines them, and that their goals are to make money and profits for their corporate bosses. Very similar statements to what's being made to this girl as she seeks revenge. I think that's actually a really kind of fascinating thing, and obviously this was written probably well before all hell broke loose. So the fact that everything's kind of lining up and thematically playing off each other, I think is really kind of interesting. Really at the basic of it, after that long-winded recommendation, is if you like westerns and revenge stories, you're gonna dig this. Like it's really cool clash of I don't want to say civilizations, but a clash of viewpoints. Like it's a fascinating read, very layered, and I think it's just very smart. The art to it is it's interesting in that it does a really great job of balancing this like futurism with this throwback to it. Like if you picked up some of these pages, you would think it would be a Western until you really paid attention to some of the details and said, oh, there's like this futuristic gun or a guy on a jetpack. The other thing I really like about this issue is it gives us more hints as to what's happened to this world. There's a very cool scene where a chase scene, and we get a glimpse of cities that were. So it kind of builds through visuals more of what's been going on and what's happened. So overall, like, I really like the series. I like this issue. Obviously it's a fourth issue, so hopping in on the fourth issue is not exactly the most ideal thing. But picking up the first 3 is totally worth it, and you could probably get away with the fourth issue. Hopping in, like, it's not that hard to understand what's going on. It's laid out pretty well. So like maybe not the perfect place to start, but you can generally start at this one. I just think it's solid enough that you really should go back and try to get the first 3 issues, either digitally or physically, just to catch up on it. So I recommend it. I really like it. I like the themes. I like Western revenge stories. Like, this is the type of Westerns that I enjoy. So I'm all about this series. Go get it. Join the future. It's pretty solid stuff. So it's out in comic shops now. You can go get it. We got a link beneath this video where you can put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get like a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, and some of them are to comic shops. But really, go support your local comic shop. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with this review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you are into comics, if you're into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.